Sometimes it's easy to miss the things that don't happen. We're in an unusual period in American history where we're living under an administration that has not started a new war. That hasn't happened in more than 40 years. No one ever says that. Some people are upset about it. They would like more war, a lot more war. If you were watching the proceedings of the Democratic National Convention last night, you heard speaker after speaker urging America's young people to get out there and get killed in some foreign country they can't find on a map. You saw the Democratic nominee from several years ago, John Kerry, urge voters to vote Democrat so we could have more wars. Watch.
The only thing exceptional about the incoherent Trump foreign policy is that it has made our nation more isolated than ever before. On June 6, 1944, young Americans gave their lives on the beaches of Normandy to liberate the world from tyranny. Out of the ashes of that war, we made peace and rebuilt the world. That was and remains exceptional. It is the opposite of everything Donald Trump stands for. This moment is a fight for the security of America and the world. Only Joe Biden can make America lead like America again.
Yeah. But here's the good news. America can still rebuild the world. America's young people can still give their lives in foreign countries. How? Well, to explain how, the DNC produced this slick video to get everyone excited about a new quagmire in Syria.
Our military had a policy to maintain our presence in Syria. We actually came to the aid of the Kurds against ISIS, and we helped stop the advance. President Trump told us to simply abandon the Kurds. It's shameful.
Joe Biden will be strong against dictators.
I've heard him on the phone with some pretty tough characters. You know, you talk about Joe Biden's empathy, his decency, but Joe Biden is tough as nails, and everybody knows it.
He will do the right thing, no matter the political cost.
I've served for 2 Republican presidents and 1 Democratic president. I have seen the Trump administration make decisions without any thought, without any preparation, that have massive life and death consequences.
Yeah. All right. We need to send your kids to Syria right away because Iran is way scarier than our unemployment rate right now. No, really, take our word for it. By the way, in the video, you might have seen Marie Yovanovitch. She was one of the Democrats' impeachment witnesses. In case you had any doubts about what impeachment was all about, you just got a big clue from the DNC. Joining us tonight, we're happy to have a man from the left, Jimmy Dore, who's going to take a lot of heat for coming on the show, but we're happy to have him anyways, the host of the Jimmy Dore Show, and he joins us now. Jimmy, thanks so much for coming on. So,
well,
go ahead.
Thanks for having me.
So last night, I mean, I'm sure there are lots of things in the Democratic platform you agree with, but the emphasis last night on just pure neoconservatism, just flat out, we're going to get us more involved in Syria. Where did this come from exactly?
Well, the Democratic Party is a pro-war party. I mean, that was like a war rally at their convention. I was waiting for a football game to break out. You know, one thing John Kerry is right about is that Trump's foreign policy is kind of incoherent, except Joe Biden's, his entire career has been nothing but imperialism. Joe Biden not only voted for the Iraq war, he shamed Democrats who weren't supporting it. He was a vocal supporter of it. How about when he became the vice president, they took us from 2 wars to 7. He did Libya. Then he wanted to do Syria. We're still in Yemen. So these guys are nothing but saber-rattling, warmongering maniacs. And it's really, again, we have one party in this country, Tucker. It's the military-industrial party, complex party. And that's what we're seeing. Even when Trump tried to take us, he kind of was threatening to take us out of Afghanistan, threatening to take us out of Syria. The Democrats and Biden, they jumped in to stop it. So we have one party, and it's a war party. And it's just amazing that this is the stuff. They got Colin Powell to endorse him, a bona fide war criminal who lied us into the Iraq war. The one piece of policy it seemed that everybody agreed on was that the Iraq war was a good idea. That's what it seems like. Those are the people that they have come on to endorse Joe Biden, the architects of the Iraq war. And you don't think this is a failed party?
Yeah. The one person who wasn't invited, you'll notice, was Tulsi Gabbard this week. By the way, you got all the neocons in the Democratic Party. Good luck. Have a great time with them. They're the best. Jimmy Dore, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I hope it's worth the abuse you're going to take. Appreciate it.
I'm going to take it.
Yes, you are.